Do you know how many different methods of transport there are on Minecraft? No? Well, you can walk, run, ride a horse or donkey, take a minecart, fly with an elytra, ride a pig, sneak, ride a strider, ride a camel, ride a llama, swim, or even take a boat. After playing in a world for a while, you will begin to have multiple builds far away from each other, like farms, or you play on a server with people you pay to be your friends. In either case, you will most likely use one or more methods of transport to get from A to B. As time goes on, you eventually create more farms or more bases, unless you are someone who makes a house, mines enough for iron, quits, and starts a new world, and repeats the cycle for every new world you make. When you constantly go back and forth from place to place, you may want to make travelling more efficient. I would. In the early game, you may build a path so as to not get lost, or in the late game, you may build an ice highway. In this video, I will focus on the late game of transportation, as I typically don't spend that much time in the early game. In the late game, my most commonly used methods of transport in the Nether are elytra flying and using an ice highway. But which is faster? Now, I could Google the answer, but that's not fun. So I do my own testing. I have set up two checkpoints that are 100 blocks away from each other and will light up when a player goes through them. After timing how long it takes to get from checkpoint 1 to checkpoint 2, we can now see that boating on blue ice is much faster than elytra flying. To make the best ice highway in our server, we noted down the coordinates of everyone's portals and mapped them out using a graph on Desmos. I didn't make these names. With this map, we planned the route for the highway, and to draw the lines on the image, I used Microsoft Paint. With our design, we wanted to minimize the amount of turns where you had to reach a dead stop. We have 2.5 main highways, which branch out to every base. To make sure that you know you're on a main highway, we designed the main highways to be wider than the routes which branch off to people's bases. We used slabs to elevate the ice, reducing the amount of ice needed for the highway, and to stop mobs from spawning. The rails have also been used to stop mobs from spawning. I mean, you can use any redstone component, but rails have the added gimmick of using a minecart. The height of each tunnel is 5 blocks high. This allows easy passage with an elytra, just in case you forget your boat, or don't feel like using one. Ice highways are not the fastest method of travel. There are some methods which require a lot more effort. And some that don't work in the Nether. Ice highways have always been my favourite method.
Another highway is going to be really useful.
Yeah, but I'm not done yet though.
Wait, you're not done building it? Ah!
Heck, I just made this video about them. I know other people prefer different methods, be it slower or faster. What's your favourite method?
I absolve you of your sins. You have been forgiven.